I'm sure command, palm sand, star maps in my hand. Captain on the coastline, whole fleet at my stand. Ladies like supernovas, glowing in the sun. I salute, I wink, say ladies, mission's just begun. Boots in the tide, glide like I'm on patrol. Command, voice low, charisma taking hold. Calm, set the flirt mode, frequency smooth and warm. Hologram of charm, living in full form. They walk like comets, hips carve the horizon line. I chart their laughter, navigation by design. Not here to conquer planets, just catch a smile or two. Diplomacy of smiles, yeah, I'm fluent in your command. Palm sand, star maps in my hand. Captain on the coastline, whole fleet at my stand. Ladies like supernovas, glowing in the sun. I salute, I wink, say ladies, mission's just begun. Yeah. No phases, just phrases, smooth talk, no alarms. Captain's log attraction, minimal harm. Sunset like a nebula, painting you golden bronze. Convos like warp speed, every line responds. I'm mindful, I'm playful, keep respecting my beam. No objectifying, now we're a mutual dream. Crew watching from the dunes, they laugh and they cheer. But the real voyage now, conversation drawing near. Star charts in my pocket, but tonight I lose the map. Trade constellations for tall prints in the sand, that's a trap. Short stop on the shoreline, infinite in its calm. I'm captain, yes, but for the show I'm just a charm. Night falls like black velvet, tiki lights ignite. We trade stories like trade routes, keep the tempo right. I speak of distant skies, they speak of city lights. We translate wishes into dances and late night flights. Not trying to be a legend, just wanna be present here. Handshake with the cosmos, high five with the atmosphere. If a mission's ever lonely, I got company in view. Command, smile on the promenade, hello rendezvous. I'm sure command, palm sand, star maps in my hand. Captain on the coastline, whole fleet at my stand. Ladies like supernovas, glowing in the sun. I wink, say ladies, mission just command. Palm sand, star maps in my hand. Captain on the coastline, whole fleet at my stand. Ladies like supernovas, glowing in the sun. I wink, say ladies, mission just begun. Tide whispers orders, moon shines the report. The captain's got many worlds, but tonight the beach is cold. We're cruising without star drives, just laughter and time. Short command disengage, I log another rhyme. Yo, fresh out the cradle, fresh to the scene. Swaddled in swagger, baby, breathe and bling. They said blind date, I came blind, came mean. Spawn at the table, watch me learn to lean. High chair, hustle bib, looking designer. Spit up on the cuff, but my lines stay fine. Mom said be polite, dad said bring the fire. I'm half lullaby, half late night wire. Pacifier swag, but my eyes steady scan. Sizing up the room like a tiny big man. She show up with heels, I show up with charm. A small swagger walk and a whole lot of calm. Tongue tied now, I got bars on my tongue. Diaper on my belt like a badge, I'm young but sprung. Baby bottle full of hope and some juice. I spit nursery rhymes in the 808 loops, Blind date, born late, I'm learning how to play a tiny handshake energy. Still trying to say it, eyes wide, heart loud. Got the cradle shaking, I'm a spawn in the spotlight. Ain't no mistaking, blind date, born late. Yeah, the stakes still weighty, small hands, big dreams. And the vibe looking shaky, but I grin, I grind, I glide through the night on a blind date, born late. Watch me take flight. She asks where I'm from, I say from the attic where the vinyl spins and the lights get static. She laugh like bells, I bounce like a beat. Dropping gummy smiles, dropping tiny feet heat. I can't pay the tab, but I tip with a rhyme. Left my stroller on the curb, but I came on time. A spit up apology, a wink with a crumb. I'm an infant entrepreneur, dropping sugar plum drums. A lipsticks, a rose, my onesies, a suit. I got lullaby lines and a clever salute. We trade silly secrets, nursery gossip. I speak in soft verses, she answers in sonnets. Calendar says tomorrow, but tonight we play. Two strangers in the moonlight, two kids in a sway. Hey, 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 hey. On blind date, born late, I'm learning how to play a tiny handshake energy. Still trying to say it, eyes wide, heart loud. Got the cradle shaking. I'ma spawn in the spotlight, ain't no mistaking. Blind date, born late, yeah, the stakes feel weighty. Small hands, big dreams, and the vibe looking shaky. But I grin, I grind, I glide through the night on a blind date, born late, watch me take flight. Clock ticks like a mobile above my head. Dreams hanging like stars over our shared crib bed. She leans and slow whispers what she do if we built a fort where the night meets the blue. I got midnight snacks, I got paper crowns. Let's rule a pillow city, let the day slow down. Now the lamps dim low, socks on the floor. We trade silly futures, trade guesses and more. I promise tiny kingdom, she promises laughs. We plan a life of bedtime, stories and craft. Maybe it's ephemeral, maybe it's real, maybe it's two little hearts learning how to feel. I bend my tiny elbow, make a bold little toast to first time feelings, to the thing we like most. She says, baby voice, I hit a higher tone. We invent our language, make the world our own. End of the night, stroller wheels squeak. I walk her to the door, my courage ain't weak. She kisses my cheek, fairy dust in a wake. I'm a spawn on a blind date, and my whole world shakes. Slow blind date, born late. I learned how to play a tiny handshake energy. Finally could say it. I saw heart full, cradle rock by the night. I'm a spawn on a blind date. Yeah, I just might.
Yo, respawn clock ticking. My luck's a crime, man.
I spawn, I drop, I'm dead on the ground. Spawned in, owned, yeah, that's my sound. Hit the map and get clapped before I breathe. Blink twice, I'm a corpse, believe. Respawn, roulette, lose every round. I spawn, I drop, I'm dead on the ground. Every time I spawn, it's a funeral crown. Spawn in, owned, welcome to my town.
Mad blows in, I'm doing my pregame prayer. Cross my fingers, rub my socks, hope for a fair share. But I blink and I'm plasma, air strike on my name. Sniper up in the stairwell, headshot like it's fame. Spawn campers lurking like it's hunting season. Knife in my back, no reason that's the pleasing. Like go slide through, teleport my demise. My ping's a villain wearing cheap disguise.
I spawn, I drop, I'm dead on the ground. Spawned in, owned, yeah, that's my sound. Hit the map and get clapped before I breathe. Blink twice, I'm a corpse, believe. Respawn, roulette, lose every round. I spawn, I drop, I'm dead on the ground. Every time I spawn, it's a funeral crown. Spawn in, home, welcome to my town.
Drop with a pistol, enemies packing a tank. My health was a joke, yo, my hood is a prank grenade. And my toes like a welcome mat blast. Fall through the map, respawn in the past. Chats full of salt and the squads full of trolls. I spawn, they type while they steal my soul. Mom yells my name, controllers meeting the wall.
Got trophies for rage, big shelf, small hall.
I do rituals, incense, lucky socks a chant. I whisper to my mouse, promise I won't rant. Pray to the dead, sacrifice a battery pack. If the game says nope and it keeps me on the rack. Okay, new strat, I'll slide, I'll strafe, I'll learn. But match the God mode, watch my ego burn. Gonna clutch one round, niggas spawn guys pay. Till then, I'm a meme that loops every day. Twitch stream blames me, subscriber drop bread. Donation red, that but mean resting dead. But I keep coming back. One more retry, one more wrong. Cause the thrill of the comeback is how legends are grown.
I spawn, I drop, I'm dead on the ground. Spawned and owned, yeah, that's my sound. Hit the map and get clapped before I breathe. Blink twice, I'm a corpse, believe. Respawn, roulette, lose every round. I spawn, I drop, I'm dead on the ground. Every time I spawn, it's a funeral crown. Spawned and known, welcome to my town.
On rage, repeat, pride's on a cooldown. See you at the next life, if I even get down.
Nuka in my hand, pop the cap, feel the pulse, yeah, it's the best. Fizzing through my veins, every sip with the rest of the test. Glowing in the dark, quantum spark from the east to the west. Nuka on my breath, Nuka on my chest. Nuka's crown, no contest. Yeah. No pop, no pop. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Step in the wasteland, sun be down, heat on my dome. Thirst like a furnace, but this bottle bring me home. Crack the seal, hear the hiss, the syrupy hymn. One sip of nougat got my heart doing backflips and spins. Cold like a vault, sweet like a score, every taste of flex. Pocket full of cash, but the flavor's what I collect. Quantum glowing blue and I'm riding in the night. Other drinks are big, but they can't touch my vibe. From town to the station, everybody know the name. Nougat run the circuit, ain't no cousin to the game. Bubbles like a chorus, singing songs of the fleet. Pop a bottle, lift the crew, make the wasteland complete. Nougat in my hand, pop the cap, feel the pulse, yeah, it's the best. Fizzing through my veins, every sip put the rest to the test. Going in the dark, quantum spark, from the east to the west. Nougat on my breath, nougat on my chest. Nougat's crown, no contest. Bottom in the holster, cooler in the bag, convoy rolling tight. Gotta create the classics, team ready for the fight. Nougat-Cola vintage, Nougat-Cola fresh, every label a king. You bring your rations, I bring the fizz, hear the anthem ringing. Caps stacked like trophies, but the taste got the throne. Rivets on my jacket, but the syrup got me home. No imitation, no imitation, that's a straight lie. When the horizon's burning up, Nougat keep you fly. Sizzle on my tongue, sugar on my mind. Caffeine in my flow, from the red rocket down to the last bunker glow. We hustle for the stash, but we celebrate the sip. Let the carbonation splash. Pop it, pop it, pop it, let it sing. Nougat's the crown, Nougat's the ring. From bottle cast to rocket blast, we toast to the best. No contest, no contest. Nougat beats the rest. Good in my hand, pop the cap, feel the pulse, yeah, it's the best. Fizzing through my veins, every sip of the rest of the test. Going in the dark, quantum spark, from the east to the west. Nougat on my breath, nougat on my chest. Nougat's crown, no contest. So raise your bottle, salute to the fizz that won't quit. Nougat run the circuit, take a sip, never counterfeit. When the world goes silent, when the cold winds press, I'll be sipping on a legend. Nougat, forever the best. Listen, yo, they building walls, you building myths, I'm building buzz. While they count stones, I'm counting sips, bro, what's the fuss? You preaching concrete orchids like a sacred scripture, man. I'm laughing in a lot with a can in my hand, understand? They say keep the echoes quiet, lock the night in the cage. But I pour sun in the bottle, let the flavor rearrange the page. Sunset sauce, Barilla, tastes like Hush and fireworks. Cola kiss twilight, caramel sunsets on the surface. While y'all designing cages, I design a chill vibe. Raise a can, pass around peace, let the small joys thrive, yeah. You talking architecture, change the moral blame. I talking carbonation, kicking loneliness by name. Flip the script, sip the hype, feel the sugar sun hit. This ain't just soda, it's the antidote to counterfeit. Sip the sunset, let it roll down slow. Flavor where it's at. Sunset, sauce of Barilla, pop the top. Hear the city clap. Put your worry in the cooler, pour it out on the flat. We don't build no prisons here, we build a taste where it's at. They measure safety in steel, measure peace in closed doors. I measure nights by laughter, measure days by porch floors. While they securing fear with securing smiles on faces. Gather round, playlist loud, open sky, no cages. You want reasons for the walls, I got reasons for a toast. To the ones who love loud, to the folks who need the most. A sip of that sarsaparilla like a twilight handshake. Sweet and slightly bitter memory you can't fake. Talking sermons over slabs, preaching policy with pride. I'm preaching simpler worship, pop a top, bring the tide. Flavor still in headlines, fizzy truth in every lab. This ain't a cheap distraction, it's a map back from the traps, yeah. Sip the sunset, let it roll down slow. Flavor with it. Sunset, sarsaparilla, pop the top. Hear the city clap. Put your worry in the cooler, pour it out on the flat. We don't build no prisons here, we build a taste where it's at. Flavor with it. Sunset, sarsaparilla, pop the top. Hear the city clap. Put your worry in the cooler, pour it out on the flat. We don't build no prisons here, we build a taste where it's at. Concrete orchids will, but the porch like steady glow. One bottle, 10 friends, whole block moving slow. You can build your towers, call them progress and law. I'll build a midnight ritual, we sip one last encore. No bars, just bars of rhythm, heartbeats, 9 hinges, no gates, just gates of flavor opening like fringes. We turn the streets into stories, not corridors. So blaming if you need salvation, yo, we got a soda with your name. Sip the sunset, let it roll down slow. Flavor with it. Sunset, sarsaparilla, pop the top. Hear the city clap. Leave the blueprints in the drawer, throw the keys on the mat. We don't build no where it's at.
So next time they say building keeps us safe from the night, I'll raise a can of freedom, toast the gentle bite.